Welcome back to Fab Fun. My name's Logan, and today I am celebrating because the C60 is out of the barn. We bled the system after we got all the lines put together, found a couple of leaks, tightened up some fittings, and bled the system, continued to get the air out, and we're pretty happy with it. Didn't see any more leaks. Filled up the master cylinder and took it for a little test drive. The brakes worked very well. Stay tuned and maybe you'll see the test drive. This got a choke on it. It does have a choke on it. It's right there where it says choke, actually. And the seat belt appears to be, I forgot, there's no recoil. It just latches kind of somewhere. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, that's 1973. We have oil pressure. We have amps. We have no air. We have first gear. Oh, we got whistling brakes from that booster. You can hear it. Flying over the hill. Second gear. Third gear. We're not using a 2-speed rear end, not today, because it doesn't work, so. A little stutter to it. Ride's a little rough when it doesn't have any weight in it, too. Brake check. You got a great pedal. Slowing it down, too. Just rearview mirror there. Or not. Okay. Pretty good brakes. I don't know if you guys are seeing stuff very well. I can't see the back of your screen, or the back of the camera. hit a good bump, the dump bed kind of bounces and smacks the frame. Thought about getting a load binder and making an anchor point so it wouldn't do that. Plus, if you ever load the back end of it pretty heavy, you wouldn't have to worry about it popping up. Ride's rough. Good brakes. Real good brakes. Oop, wrong gear. Get used to driving the Jeep, which if you slow down at all, yeah, all right, you need first gear. Then you get in this thing and first gear is like, well, probably only if you're loaded. Let's try it. Let's take off in second gear. It's a bad thing about living up in the middle of nowhere in hill country. Lots of curves, lots of hills, cars pop out over them all the time. There's third. Rides like a dream. Like a Cadillac with square wheels. Brake check. Good pedal. Good strong brakes. Now we did bleed them real good before we took off, so can't really just look for anything that's wet. Gee whiz. It takes a while to get used to this when you've been driving a different manual. You just want to grab the gear you think you should be in. I haven't driven this in a long time. And apparently once you're up above, say 15 miles an hour, everything is fourth gear. That's about 35. It doesn't pull. It drives pretty straight. Even when you hit the brakes, it doesn't really pull. That's good oil pressure. Temperature's good. I think we might say mission successful. But this is going to be serviced as is with no warranty. Behind me. Let's give her a real good brake check here. Rather have it pop with nobody in front of me than in an emergency. Oh. A couple little black marks back there. It's got good brakes. For an old beat-up grain truck from 1973, drum brakes all the way around, they are pretty solid.